Russian President Vladimir Putin's much-anticipated visit to India may be packed with weighty agendas, hard diplomacy and strategic calculations. But it has also delivered a surprising dose of warmth, camaraderie and cultural colour. Between protocol-heavy events, the two leaders carved out a series of light, happy moments that set a distinctly friendly tone for the visit. It all began the moment Putin stepped off his aircraft in New Delhi. As soon as he descended the stairs, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was right there, a gesture that, according to reports, wasn't part of the official script. The Russian side reportedly wasn't informed that PM Modi would personally receive the president at the airport, a break from strict protocol that pleasantly surprised the visiting delegation. What followed was a firm handshake that quickly transformed into a warm, tight hug, a visual shorthand for a relationship both leaders often describe as time-tested. The duo then watched a cultural performance specially curated in honour of the Russian president. Traditional Indian dances, vibrant costumes and a happy exchange of smiles between the two leaders set a festive note early into the visit. From the airport, Putin and PM Modi left together in the same car, a Toyota Fortuner headed for the Prime Minister's residence for a private dinner. The gesture echoed a moment from last September when Putin had offered Modi a ride in his official car during the SCO summit in China. PM Modi later posted photos of the evening, writing, and I quote, "Delighted to welcome my friend President Putin in India. India-Russia friendship is a time-tested one that has greatly benefited our people," end quote. Upon reaching Prime Minister's house, the two leaders posed for photographs radiating unmistakable warmth. The images, full of wide smiles, relaxed postures and easy camaraderie, quickly made the rounds on social media. The Indian Prime Minister also presented Putin with a unique gift, a Russian translation of the Bhagavad Gita. Sharing the moment on X, PM Modi wrote, and I quote, "Presented a copy of the Gita in Russian to President Putin. The teachings of the Gita gave inspiration to millions across the world." They too began with India leaning fully into a Tithi Devo Bhava spirit, which translates into a guest is akin to God. A grand ceremonial welcome awaited Putin at Rashtrapati Bhavan, where President Draupadi Murmu and PM Modi stood side by side to greet him. The forecourt echoed with the national anthems of both countries as the Russian president inspected the Tri-Services Guard of Honor. Senior officials, including External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, Delhi LG VK Saxena, and CDS General Anil Chauhan, were present, while Putin and President Murmu introduced their respective delegates. Among the Russian side were Defense Minister Andrei Bulasov and Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov. From the grandeur of Raisina Hall, Putin then moved to the quiet solemn of Rajghat. He laid a wreath at Mahatma Gandhi's memorial, offered floral tributes and signed the visitor's book, a reflective pause amid a packed diplomatic schedule. Putin's India visit may dominate headlines for its strategic significance, but the lighter moments, the hug, the smiles, the cultural performances, and even the Gita in Russian have offered a gentler narrative, one that underscores not just statecraft, but friendship.
I rose from the army with medals on my chest. I spoke of freedom from colonial chains, but I tightened my own. I filled prisons with ghosts. Nearly 500,000 people were butchered under my rule, and I trusted only my paranoia. I gave myself grand titles. I claimed to be Africa's strongman. History calls me something else, the dictator. Who am I?